Hello, this is Irina Tolmacha with Ecofine Properties Real Estate, and right now we are in PGA National Palm Beach Gardens at my open house. This beautiful 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, 3,000 square feet living space under air, which does not include 2-car garage and screened porch, is listed for $1,049,980. So once again, it is in PGA National Palm Beach Gardens, 1-story house, 3,000 square feet, 2-car garage, and it is located on Fazio golf course. And later on you're gonna see it has a lot of options to entertain your friends and family. So let me take you inside. This is another additional space, screened porch. It's a small one because the big one is behind the house. As an option, you can absolutely put glass in it and make it even like your den, so that can be usable. Right now, I don't know what you can use it, maybe to have breakfast, but it's not of a better, like, it's not a real good view for the breakfast area. So let me take you inside. Solid wood doors, solid wood floors and tile throughout the house. Okay, when you turn here, so this room, if you're not gonna make a den out of that room that I mentioned, screened porch, this can be your den. But so far is one of the 4 bedrooms, and it is official bedroom. As you can see, it has all windows, it has door, it has closets, and it shares bathroom space. It has his and her closets. It shares the bathroom space with main bedroom. It's interesting, you can put hot stones right here or heat stones and keep it nice and warm, and probably pretend you're somewhere in the mountains. This doesn't need an introduction, but it also has additional shower space. So bathtub, shower, and it's shared space with the master bedroom. So you can get to this through the hall, and in the hall it's also additional guest bathroom, which is convenient. So nobody would have to use your main bathroom area. Okay, so you can get out 2 ways from this space. You can get outside here, so basically you don't have to even enter through the main entrance. You can get from the side of the house, and the main entertaining area is here, your screened porch. Also, as an option, it can be all screened in with the glass, and it can be considered as additional living space, like we call it Florida room. When it's screened in with the glass and AC, we call it a Florida room, and that will count towards living space. Right now it doesn't, And even without this and two-car garage, you still have 3,000 square feet living space. This is a working fountain, screened area, sorry, fenced area. If you have a dog, you can easily let the dog outside, because your land is still, as you can see, right here. So you can still have this additional land on the side, but this is screened and fenced just for the dogs to get outside if you have it one. Here is famous Fazio golf course. PGA National used to be here, but now it changed the sponsor, and it now is Cognizant Championship, which doesn't make it any worse. It's just the change of the name of the sponsor. So just to remind you again, we are in PGA National, Palm Beach Gardens, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,000 square feet living space house, listed for $1,049,000. As an option, you can probably even close up this side and have it as an additional space for your master bedroom. You can make it like, you know, like if you have imagination, you can decide what to do with this huge entertaining outdoor space. So let's go back inside. This is sliding barn door, which closes the bathroom area. Most likely you're gonna use the whole area yourself and dedicate that small one as your den. So you're gonna use the whole part of the house and leave this bathroom for your guests to use. So this one. Okay, now through this area, this can be probably official dining area. Which opens to this, again, to this beautiful screened porch. But the main entertaining part we're still gonna see. Let me show you. Now let's start from the least entertaining. So this is full-size washer and dryer, so it's all set up as laundry room. And this is true two-car garage and additional storage space. So as you can see, it's a lot of room to park 2 of your cars and still have room for storage. Now, again, lots of storage spaces. These 2 guest bedrooms share 1 full bath. It's pretty spacious, so you can have a king size bed here or 2 twins two twin size beds, and two closets. And this bedroom as well, this has one closet, is also big enough. I would say either for two twins or king. You can even put king size easily here. It is big enough for that. Okay, now to the most entertaining part of this house is the kitchen, which faces, as you can see, open window. Right now we don't see, unfortunately, the golf players, but that's the whole window opened up by the previous owner on purpose to watch golfers playing right here. So when you watch Cognizant Championship now from Florida, from Palm Beach Gardens, from PGA National, that's actually where it takes place. People that you see in the championship, they play and they drive right by your house. So it's non-stop entertainment. Hopefully somebody will show up. It was such a big traffic before. I wasn't filming, I was showing my buyers who came to the open house. But you can imagine, so all the golf players passing by, and you sit here by your fireplace, which is actually real wood fireplace, not electric, and which we don't have often in Florida, obvious reasons. But this area is opened up on purpose to entertain yourself or your guests and watch golf championship on this big screen and in real life right here. So people like Tiger Woods, who's native to Florida, he lives on Jupiter Island. He plays here. He sometimes plays here as like a real person, not in the championship, but he brings his kids to play here. And you can see him and other famous people. Okay, so as you can see, all this area was done purposefully to entertain for golf championships. People lived here during the winter time when we have our championship. Even these little details as this passing window, so you can just pass the foot to the outside area. Warming drawers. Thermodor. So you can see these people were really into enjoying life in Florida, which we all do here. And hopefully when you buy this house or any other house in South Florida, with my help, you will enjoy this lifestyle too. So this Sub-Zero huge double-side refrigerator. Yes, it is huge. All the equipment stays. Everything that you see in this house stays. With a little of imagination and converting it to your particular style, so maybe you don't like these particular cabinets, that is easy to change. So the main important is obviously the bones. The bones are here, the location. You cannot get the better location to entertain yourself and your guests. As you can see here, this is perfect. You can also enjoy wildlife, as you can see right over there, the bird. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I do sell everywhere in Southeast Florida. For the right price, I'll go to the west side as well. I did sell there, but most preferably, and what I know most is from Boca Raton to Vero Beach. So if you have any interest in those areas, Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie counties, reach out. And also what I can do, if you have a house somewhere in other state and you need to sell it, first I can refer it to people that are really good in your area. And what I can do, free, no charge, no obligations to sell, to give you precise price that you can list it for, because I have access to the whole database in the United States and I can easily do it. So that way you have an idea what you can get for the sale of your house somewhere in up north New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and we can actually do simultaneous sale. So when you put your house on the market, you can get a bridge loan. Don't wait even to get the money from the sale of your house. So you put the house on the sale, on the market, you get the bridge loan, you buy the house that you already found here in Florida, and then after your house sells, wherever you are, like up north or in California, you can pay the interest on the bridge loan only after your house is gonna be sold, because you don't have to pay anything until you sell your house. So this way you can secure the house you like and still have time to sell your house. And plus, this is gonna give you the option to put a cash offer, because your bridge or loan is gonna act as a cash offer on the house, and it's gonna be a strong offer compared to contingent to the sale of your house. So if you want more details, as you can see the golf cart, I want to show you. So if you want more details about the process of purchasing, because I know it can be very confusing, and that's why I actually wrote several books for buys and sells in South Florida. You can look them up online. It's Irina Talmachova on Amazon. I have 7 books on real estate, books for realtors, because I do educate realtors as well, and books on AI. Yeah, it's constant entertainment. So it's just like having live TV in front of your eyes. So that's what it is. Okay, so let me show you the house outside. And these cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies, these are the signature cookies we have at every open house of our company, Fine Properties. And please come and take some, because I don't want to eat all of them. And once again, this house is 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,000 square feet on the air. So this one area, it doesn't even is not even included, but you can screen it and have additional one. Then you can screen additional porch over there. But even besides that, it's still 3,000 square feet on the air, 2-car garage, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Nice quiet location. That's dead end, so you're not gonna have the passing through traffic. Again, if you have any questions in regards to real estate in general or the mortgage, or how to pay 3% less than normal people would usually pay. So for example, instead of 6.5% to pay 3.5%, reach out and I can help you with that. Thank you. Have a fantastic day.